but it's still fun to watch. And that's cool that you have like a co-op record. It's neat that there's co-op records that you can go for too. Yeah, like so far with my schedule, like I usually play like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then like Mondays are the Stardew days. I just started Wednesdays probably a couple weeks ago. I decided to start this one since it's similar genre as Stardew. And then Fridays have just been any like first person games. Like I played Prey, Doom, Journey to the Savage Planet. I just finished that, and now I just started Borderlands. Today's the guy on the hill. Like the plus about like Stardew is you don't really have to pay attention to the day. Where this is like each day has its own separate thing. And it's like if you miss the one day, you have to wait like the full week. Yeah. Like, it's been a while since I played the first one. But I wouldn't mind going through most of them again. Or wait, today's... Wait, maybe the merchant? Oh, I was thinking it was him. No, today's the merchant. Probably just walked right past the merchant too. Yeah, it's very chill. So like before getting like Game Pass on Xbox, the only game I would play was Halo. I'd be like, oh, time to play Halo. Time to play Halo. And it just opened up a few different games to me and kind of got into the just trying to, oh wait, I need to give them, that's right, all the crops. Like to me this game is a little bit more demanding than Stardew, just because of the different days and because if I don't get the crops in time, I'll have to wait until like the next week, which is fine. There's like no rush. But yeah, like so before Game Pass, I would play pretty much just Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and since I tried like the new Prey, which is an amazing game. Like, that's one of my favorites, to be honest. Like this, I'm always up for just trying different things. Makes it more interesting. It's like what other games do you enjoy playing? I guess it's been a while for Halo. Like, I'm looking forward to the new one, but I also don't want to have to buy a whole new console. for it either. Yeah. Well, yeah, I do prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty. Oh, nice. Like, I played that a lot when it first came out, but then people kind of ruined it. They take it too seriously. Plus, I think they probably came out with a ton of new characters since last time I played Overwatch. I think one of the last times I played, I played the mode that you are given like a random character. And people are like, oh, you don't know how to play this guy. It's like, yeah, I don't play, I don't know, Hanzo or, it's like, I force myself to play these characters because I wouldn't choose them otherwise. When I'm bad at them, it's expected I'm gonna be bad at it. And that was just like the arcade version. It's like, okay, this is the non-serious play mode and people are still mad. I mean, that game was still a lot of fun. Yeah. Like, the main ones I would go for were... Like, I think Junkrat was one of my favorites. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, it wasn't really the reason why I stopped playing. Or, like, the only reason why. So I'm trying to think of the other... I think Pharaoh was another one that I enjoyed playing. Like, I think they're coming out with the second one, aren't they? The hamster. I think the hamster was the newest one that came out. And that was kind of like when I drifted away from playing that a little bit. I wouldn't mind jumping back into playing that too, with the new one coming out. If you hear random noises, it's just my dogs. Just lay on the floor next to me. Like, one of these days I want to get a doggy cam. They're either... Oh, she's on the couch now. Yeah, so that's the older one. That's Roxy. She's 10. She's the old lady of the house. And then Luna's the younger one. She's pretty much right underneath me. Yeah. So she's, Doberman German Shepherd mix, and the other one is like pure Doberman, but she's a blue Doberman, so she's gray in color. She does. She's like winking there too. It's like, yeah, she wants her camera time. She's like, I can be the star of the show too. Yeah, dogs are great though. But I like both, like dogs or cats. Cats are easier to take care of, but dogs are more affectionate, more loyal. The way I see it. But I've met some cats that are pretty much dogs in a cat's body. Okay, so Snake is... I think I still need more of the spirit stuff. Like, I like any animals, to be honest, right? Like, the moment I moved out from home, it was like, first thing I needed was a pet. Even though I am semi-allergic to dogs and cats, it's not gonna stop me from getting one. You know? So actually, like, my first pet actually was a cat. So we got, like, my husband and I, we got a little kitten when we first moved out, but it didn't end well. Because I think it was 3 months old when it was 2 months when we got it, and that 3 months was when it was up for all its shots. And this is on the vet. I think they gave the kitten too many shots at one point, and it was pretty much that same night it passed away. So it's like, alright. You know? Like, it just wasn't a fun time. And then after that, kind of got dogs. But I mean, I definitely would have a cat if I could again, you know? Yeah. Like, I wasn't home when it happened, so I'm glad I wasn't there to witness it. But my husband was there, and I was like, okay. And I didn't know before that just how fragile kittens are. Like, you can tell that they are fragile, but they're just extra fragile. And then dogs can do anything and they'll be fine. So, yeah, so we got Roxy when she was a little puppy, and then the other one, Luna, got her as a puppy, and she's already 3. Time goes by really fast. And one of these days, I'll probably have a kid too. But we'll see. Yeah. They definitely get big fast. I kind of like the bigger dogs too. But even with our dogs, like, being part Doberman, they are like mean looking, and they sound mean, but they're the nicest dogs. Yeah. Yeah, like with Luna, she got her tail kind of chopped off before we got her. So that was like within the first few days after being born. Or maybe a couple weeks, I don't know what it was. They do that like first thing, but we kept her ears normal. And Roxy, she has her tail and she just knocks over everything because it's table height. So like you put anything on there, it's like, oh, she's happy. There goes everything. But then another thing, Roxy has allergies, which I didn't know was a thing with dogs. But it is. It's kind of weird. But she's had them like her whole life too, so it's kind of crummy. And it took like forever to get like the right medicine for her. Which works, but it still doesn't exactly fix everything. Yeah. Yeah. But after a few times you kind of learn. Put it on get a higher table. Yeah. So look what I can do. Look what I can do. And then Luna just has a little nub. Which I think is adorable too. Like when she's happy. Just see it. Little nub wagon. But then with Roxy, it's like some mornings you just look at her and you just hear the thump of the tail. It's like, that's so funny. And then you look away, she stops wagging, then you look at her, thumps again. It's just so funny how dogs, they just register everything. Curious to try some. It was like dogs are just happy with anything. Right, so bees, beehive. So I think today is the guy on the hill. This is for the crops. Like the plus with this is the crops do grow super fast. Yeah, so you said you had a big dog before. Do you have any pets now? Oh, yeah. It happens. Yeah. I haven't really... Ah, keeper. I enjoy the air here. There's something righteous in it. It is good to know that we'll soon be burning another witch here. We're still torturing her. That's great. But forgiveness is worth it. This time the burning should go perfect. We need to prove that no witch can escape our righteousness. We need to make some preparations here. You can aid the Holy Inquisition. We need some firewood for a nice warm fire, and as many advertising fires as you can get. Okay. I'll wait for you. The witch isn't going anywhere. As soon as we have everything ready, we'll burn her. A couple of years ago, it was desecrated by cultists. They had a picnic there, and I'm not sure that the evil has entirely left the place. So I need to be sure that you're on our side in this fight before I give you permission to use this part of the graveyard again. Okay. Glad to see you're with us in our righteous battle. I'm not sure, but obviously you are more trusted than most of my guards, so here's your permission. If you see anything suspicious, tell me immediately. So 20... Do not have room. Okay, so I got the story. Yeah. Not cool to do that. Yeah. Like, I never really went through... Like, losing a pet, really. It was just a kitten that was tough. But with Roxy, with her being 10, like, the 1 week she was acting a little funny, like, just being closer than normal. So I think she just wasn't feeling well, and it kind of gave us a little scare, so we, ended up that night being like, you know what? We haven't given her much people food. We'll treat her to a Happy Meal. And that fixed everything. She's like, oh, I'm better. It's the fries and burger. It's keeping me going. Yeah. The game is taking a turn, yeah. It does. Even with being an adult, Happy Meals sometimes fix things. Yeah. Because to us, it's like, she's getting to that age where it could happen at any time, you know? It's like, you don't know. I guess I'll throw it. Most of the stuff in here, I guess. Yeah, I think that was like a month and a half ago. She's been fine ever since. So, river, sand. Yeah, we don't get McDonald's that often. Not good. And the only difference between this and Stardew is it takes up energy to attack, and they kill you a lot quicker. So the wooden... I need to figure out how to make the wooden beam. So the very beginning, you're on your way home, and you got hit by a car. You're kind of transported to this place. And that Witch's Hill, you have to use that transporter somehow to make it home. But I think this game is also one that kind of goes on and on until you figure out how to use the portal. And even from the first time playing this, I never... Like, I know Stardew just goes on, and you just quit whenever you want to. Or this is... There might be an ending. Like, spot or point. But it just takes forever to get there as well. Which I'm okay with at the moment. Yep. You're looking at your phone, looking at your messages, and boom. That's it. That's all it takes. And the first time going up to that hill, they did burn a witch. So I guess this is gonna be... Alright, finally, now I can use the western half of the graveyard. Like, I have no idea. And like that, it seems like he's the type of person you don't want to be like, no, I'm not gonna listen to you. I need, by the way, I need the transporter that you own. Can I use it to get back home and get away with not helping you? I'm sure overall there's really like no choice but to help out. Even though I'd rather not burn the witches. Not sure what technology I need for that. So far, no. It's like the question would be like, so why? Why did you fly across the moon? In the middle of the night. I don't know what a good answer would be to that question. Because I know there's a witch kind of in this area. She lives just in the swamp. But it's also trying to figure out a way through the swamp. There's a lot of paths that kind of get stuck on. I figured it out once before, but that was probably a couple years ago. Like I played it when it first came on the Xbox to Game Pass, and I think it was probably a couple years ago. But I would still consider this kind of a first playthrough, since I didn't get that far the first time